everyone, it's Ann and welcome back to Hawesome Budgets. This is our budgeting with me video. That's where we go ahead and allocate all of our savings challenges that we finished last week. And then we do have an extra $250 to go ahead and budget into all of our sinking funds. So let's go ahead and allocate all the savings challenges that we finished last week. We had a good week of finishing savings challenges because if you watched my Festive Friday, you know that we finished our holiday savings box, which was amazing. So we are going to go ahead and allocate. I decided to allocate the amount for every holiday. That's kind of why I created the box. So that way each holiday is getting a little bit of a bump. So let's go through and see what we got here. This is the Secret Budgeter. We saved $12 for escrow. Perfect. And then let's go ahead and go through all of our holidays here. So we got $7 in a Tiny Tuesday from Boss Babe Budgets. And then we also saved $55 in our box challenge that we finished as well, for a total of $62 for birthdays. We saved $35 for St. Patrick's Day, but I'm gonna go ahead and put that in our school fund. Because we don't really do anything for St. Patrick's Day. We have $55 for New Year's Eve. We have $58 for Valentine's Day. We have $52 for Easter. We have $40 for Mother's Day. We have $37 for Father's Day. We have $53 for July 4th. We have $63 going into back to school. We have $55 going into Halloween, and we have $52 going into Thanksgiving, all for next year for 2026, which I am super excited about. And then we finished some of our tinies. So we've saved this one right here with Savings with Glow, and that's going into my husband's gifts for $11. This one was one of my tinies that we finished, and that's going to my gifts for $12. And another tiny we finished for our Epic Universe Travel Fund, which is getting $12. And then we have $32 going into my youngest Ease savings account. Okay, that was a huge, finishing that box challenge really helped us out. So let's go ahead and get out my binders and see what we need to do today. I have started to go ahead and move over my binders and kind of try to get them ready for the new year. So hopefully, you know, I'm still making envelopes for them and everything like that, but we'll see. So emergency, like I've said before, we have a goal of hitting $500 before the end of the year. We are currently $55 away from that goal. So I am going to be stuffing a little bit extra into it every week just to try to make sure we hit that goal of $500 for our emergency fund. And then normally I do about $5 in each of the other ones. So month ahead, taxes, investment, hurricane shutters, and then miscellaneous, which I didn't add here. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. So $20 there. I don't know why I didn't add miscellaneous there. Oh well, I won't do miscellaneous this week. It's okay. Okay. I went a different order. I have my binders, like I said, I'm breaking them up. Some of them were getting a little bit too bulky. So I'm in the process of just changing everything over. So let's go ahead. Did I add that? 250 minus 15 minus 20. Okay, that's better. So my sinking funds, I did go ahead and take out all of my money in my sinking fund because I did buy some Disney pins the last time we went to Disney Springs with my mom, and what was in our pin budget just wasn't enough to cover it. So I went ahead and took it out of my sinking funds. So I put $10 into mine, and what I do into mine, I do into my husband's just to make it fair. Car maintenance needs, let's go ahead and do $14 in there this week. I'm being a little generous because I really don't need to stuff anything in all these funds, which I normally do every week because they're all getting a big a big bump up. So entertainment, we did spend some money. We went and saw some movies last week while we were off, which was super fun. And I don't see, I mean, our next vacation will be for Christmas time, but gifts, we have 2 birthdays coming up, and my budget for gifts is about $20 each. So I have 20 in the account, and then I would need another 20. So we'll go there. I know I have a couple more weeks before the birthday. One birthday is at the beginning of December, and one birthday is right before Christmas, but I want to make sure that we have enough. So let's go ahead and do 13 into medical. Pins currently has nothing, so let's go ahead and do $5. And then technology, my husband spent all of this money on a new router system for our house for Black Friday, so we took it out of there, and so we have to start building that one back up. Okay, let's go to our home binder. Appliances. Let's go ahead and do $10 in appliances. Okay, backyard. I think we're okay on backyard today. Costco, let's go ahead and do $5. Garden, I think we're okay on our garden. I have not been able to go out front and take care of my garden project I've been meaning to get to. And I think we're okay on pantry. We did spend some money at a pantry. My daughter's school was doing a canned food drive for the holidays, and we took some money out of our pantry to go ahead and take care of that. So I have 97 left. Let's go to our Christmas fund. I have been doing really good about staying within budget, but I'm going to go ahead and pull most of this money out. The only thing I'm going to add money to this week is decor, because my sister and I have been going out, and we have been like window shopping, and there are some, I have a thing for nutcrackers. I don't know if anybody else loves a nutcracker, but I really like a traditional Christmas decoration, and just nutcrackers have always been some of my favorite things. So I have found, my husband would tell you I don't need that in my life, but I have found a couple that have caught my eye that I wouldn't mind getting after. We went ahead and deposited all of our letterbox that we saved last month. So those are in the girls' savings accounts now. Did you guys find anything cool for Black Friday? I will say that I bought some things on Etsy today. I just literally hit the button because they looked great and they were doing pretty good sales. So I'm excited about that. Let's do $5 into Pea's clothes. Let's do $1 into Pea's self-care just to round it off. And her vacation fund is fine. E's savings got a bump this week, which is always very helpful. But let's go ahead and do $5 into her clothes. I have been buying the girls' clothes recently. With all the Black Friday deals, I've been finding some great deals on things that they wear regularly. So I am going to be needing to take money out of those. And her vacation is fine. And then miscellaneous needs $1 to round it off. So let's go ahead and do that. I think that is the most money I've ever brought to the travel portion of this binder. Okay, well that's exciting. Since we have extra money, let's go ahead and do $10 into summer. We haven't been stuffing summer, but since everything else in that binder got a little bit of a boost, let's go ahead and do that. And then that leaves us with $55. So let's go ahead and do $5 into our cruise fund. We're saving up for our next cruise. Epic got a little bit of a bump. Let's go ahead and do $20 in our cruise expenses. Perfect. And then we're going to do 10 into Alaska, and we're going to do 20 into vacation. Perfect. Okay. Were we able to do this? Were we able to figure this out? Okay, let's see. Let's see how close we are to hitting it on the nose. Oh my gosh, we did it again. Oh, I didn't think we were going to be able to, but that is $250, and we are actually stuffing an extra. Let's go ahead and see how much extra we are stuffing. And we are stuffing an extra $641. $641 extra as well. If you notice, I do not have the Christmas portion of my holiday savings box. I am saving that. I'm going to stuff that into the Christmas section after the holidays, just because I want to make sure that's kind of our head start for next year. That is very exciting. So I hope you guys are all having a great start to your week, and we will talk to you all soon. Bye, everyone.